rock. Wow, okay, that's different. I don't know if you've ever seen a rock star Foxy, maybe? It's mesmerized by the dance of Ballora. I honestly can't believe we're doing this. But yeah, we're doing this. But yeah, a brand new visual novel here by Jester. All links in the description down below. Of course, and yeah, you lot have been asking for, well, since our last FNIA video, where the heck is FNIA? So we're back with it here, and if you lot really are that loud about it and you really want me to do more after this video, let's do it for 2009. But let's get into this here, see what this story is all about. What's our name? Oh, the good old times! You OGs, where you at? Let me know in the comment section down below. Hey, Henry, I just don't get it. I've been telling you this for ages, Henry. You're only just seeing it now because you're so dang stubborn. Well, what do you think we should do about it? And yeah, if you guys don't know what FNIA is, just the animatronics are now like anime and they're girls, and I say just close the place up, cut out our losses, just put it all back in storage and start over later. Well, I don't know, but it just doesn't feel right to me. Seems like a waste. Look, it's either call it quits now and leave with something, or stay on and leave with nothing. We don't have infinite cash, Henry. Dang, the purple guy doesn't have the bucks. He's running low. Give it a few weeks longer, then if nothing changes, we'll close it down. Fine, but no more than that. How can I make this work? Think, Henry, think. Okay. It's interesting. FNIA Salvaged. So, like, we're going to see some of the older, like, animatronics and stuff, I guess, a week later. It was unusually wet for this time of year. Far colder than it should have been too. Cooled out in the storm, you can't help but hope there's somewhere nearby you could just slip into and wait the worst of it out. A building on the corner of the street catches your eye, but you can't quite make out what it is from where you stood. Whatever's in there, it's probably better than getting hypothermia out here, right? You run towards the building. Rain's still beating down on you as you rush. As you get closer to the building, you start to make out what appears to be a lit stage through the window. This is reminding me of like the Minecraft visual novels you played too. Where are they at? Where's our Minecraft mob girls, the mob talker girls? They were great. I want more of them. Just by the door, you notice the small sign on the wall saying that this place is for adults only. Dang, are you a kid? I've got the brain of a 5-year-old, but I've got the body of you ignore the sign and carry on. Alright, my mental age is like child, but my physical age is not child. You walk inside just hoping to dry out a bit. Ooh, it's getting classic. It's kind of like good old times. What kind of place did I even walk into? You take a look around the room, nothing. Noting the stage you saw from outside. Are those animatronics? They are! They're very strange, unique animatronics. The animatronics on the stage catch your eye for a little too long. He's just staring at those big-eyed, big old balls of eye. The animatronic on the center seems to catch you looking at them and blows you a kiss. What? Weird! Whatever, it's probably just to keep customers coming back. Anyway, while I'm in here, I should probably find somewhere to dry out, or maybe look around the place a little more. Find somewhere to sit down, wait out the storm, look around, use the bathroom. So we got all these options. This is what I liked about the good old, like, visual novels. Like, all these different choices and, like, different routes. So yeah, it's got that replay value. Again, if you want to see more, over 2,000 likes, we could do all the different stuff in other videos and all that jibber jabber. But I'm just going to take a look around. I might as well look around while I'm here. Not like I have anything better to do. Okay, let's go. You walk down a corridor, noticing more halls as you do. The place is bigger than you first thought. There's a bunch of rooms that seem quite empty. Lots of boxes lying around. Things are a bit messy. You come to a door eventually, slipping it open. Oh, wow. It's Ballora! She looks great! This stage is quieter than the main one, with just 4 customers sat around. Dang! The animatronic on the stage dances with elegance to the softer music. She's more human-like than the other 3 you'd seen previously, almost passing as a human, if not for the metallic neck. What, not the other stuff? She's like grey? On the verge of looking grey? Maybe she just hasn't had any vitamin D, I don't know. Sitting down for a little bit to watch you take it all in. Okay, he's entertained. He's mesmerized by the dance of Ballora. After mellowing out for a while, you start to get a little restless. Man, there must be ever cool stuff in here. I like this, but I should try and see it all before the rain passes. You get up, leaving the room in search of what else the convention has. That's cool. We got all the other animatronics here. You stroll around. What other ones are we going to see? You stroll around for a while until you reach what seems to be an office. Is that my office? Oh no, it's not. Who's that? Who are you? Is that Henry? You curiously peek into the office to see a man looking a little lost at sea at his desk. He looks a little sad. I could say something. I might as well. Hey, all good? He looks startled. Oh, my apologies. He perks up a little. Sorry, probably shouldn't have disturbed you. You just look a little down was all. Are you alright? It's nothing really. You sure? I probably shouldn't say, but well, things haven't been working out too well recently for us here. My friend William and I have been running this place for a while now, you see. And you are? Henry. You? Regrets. I don't know why I'm here. Henry brightens up a little more. It was kind of you to ask if I was well. I'm thankful, even just for the thought. It wasn't much. I like to think that good things pass around like that. Maybe by checking on you here today, you might go and offer the same to somebody else. Everyone wins. Okay. ... That's a nice way of thinking about things. Can't say that's ever really been my philosophy. I haven't seen you around here before. I know most of the faces that come in around this time. Did you come in to get out in the rain, perhaps? Yes. What do you think of things here, as a newcomer? Well, it's nice. Not really been to anywhere like this before. Couldn't really say. I don't know. Not the biggest fan yet. I'll just say I haven't really been here before. That's all I can't really say, I guess. That's fair enough. Although it's pretty unlikely you're ever come across somewhere quite like us in future. Our animatronics are quite unique, don't you think? That's exactly what I said! Yeah, I've certainly never seen anything like them before. Surprised they aren't talked about more. Henry nods, taking your feedback in. I see. A bit of a wild shot, but you wouldn't happen to maybe care to share these thoughts in a more professional context? I mean, I don't see why not. Good, I appreciate it. Hang on a minute. Alright, where's he going? What's he doing? He gets up and walks out the office door. Oh, hi! We've got the one, the only guy in purple! Henry returns with a strange-looking man dressed in purple. Regrets, this is my associate, William. Hey. Hi. Right, so if you don't mind, Regrets, could I take you through something for a few moments? A little context for the conversation I'd like to have. Shoot. Alright then. He closes his throat and begins to tell his story. Well, this convention you're in today isn't the first me and William have run together. This is our fourth. What the heck, man? They built how many? Fourth? This is their fourth? They built so many fourths. Me and William both play our roles in the operations. I care for our finances, William makes the attractions. We tend to blow quite a lot on our conventions. As I'm sure you can tell by the animatronics in the building, we tend to blow too much, in fact. The returns vary. You make good money for the first few months usually, and then things fall from there. Retaining customers is a little tricky for us sometimes. If you'd have come on one of those first few days, I promise it would have been quite a different sight. Not an empty seat in the whole building. So they have that initial rush, and then it just goes, whoops! But alas, eventually we have to close these places up. The same route calls us every time. William chimes in. Can afford to not have enough to start over, you see. Or we'd be stuffed. It's knowing when to pull the plug. Things are kind of getting close to that point again now. Soon enough, this building will probably be up for sale and the animatronics thrown away in storage like the rest of the old ones. But I like this one. I don't want it to close. I think we can do better here somehow. Right. Okay, sad story, of course, but what does this have to do with me? You see, I know it's not been long, of course, but I get a bit of a feeling about you, Regrets. I know you're full of regrets. Oh, I am. Perhaps this could be a sign of something you've not attended before. If we can't solve the problem with our heads, Perhaps we need a new one. The pair stay quiet for a while. So what are you saying? You want to pick my brain? I think that's what he's getting at, yeah. Wait, we have to pay him for that kind of thing? Henry nods firmly. Well, I trust him. If he thinks you're worth taking on, then yeah. I bet you probably are. Okay, so I'm just roped into this role here? Why am I roped in? I was just trying to hide from the rain. It was stormy. It was fierce. It was, well, very, very watery. And I didn't have the clothes to prevent such water from getting me soaked. And now I'm being roped into this whole job thing here? So is that a job offer? Yeah, I'd like to offer you a job officially. I'll get the paperwork later, but I'll just try and lay things out for now. Your duties with us here at Freddy's Rockout Anime Convention will be as follows. I kind of like that name, Freddy's Rockout. All right. You would be tasked with providing insight into our current business model and offering suggestions for improvement. Okay, that's interesting. That's about it, really. Although for you to get a proper feel of the place, you'd have to attend nightly after the customers have departed. Such late hours are quite an ask, I understand. Why can't I just work in the day? Well, maybe you can in the future, but Henry's right for now. Some time alone in a quiet space is good for thinking, right? I guess. Keep in mind that we may also ask a few other things of you, like convention maintenance and such. The key purpose of your employment is the improvement of the convention. If you are capable of that, then everything else should be a breeze. Okay, sure. Right, that's certainly a lot to take in. Of course. What about pay, if I might ask? Well, we're a little strapped for cash right now, of course, but you can take a share of our profit as your wage. Wow, okay. If they get any profit, I might not get anything. That way you receive a fair share proportional to the work you put in. Okay, I'll just gamble it, sure. Unless you have any more questions, I think that's all I have to say. So, you want to join the Fazbear family, kid? Well, I could just decline and then probably end up leaving, I guess, but I'll accept for now. Sure, deal. Again, any other routes, if we do more of this, we could do the other options in a different video, all that good stuff. Henry's face lights up at your acceptance. William's smiling a little too. Henry offers you his hand, which you shake. You are now officially an employee! For some reason, this wasn't how my day was planned. I just wanted to dry off and go home. Excellent, excellent. Welcome aboard. It's so nice to have you with us. Good choice, kid. I'm sure we'll all get along just great. I'll get the paperwork for you later. For now, how about you turn up just before midnight tonight? Yeah, I'll be just coming off my shift and closing the place for the night about then. So, Purple Guy is not the evil, maybe? Probably. Seems kind of alright for now. Cool, sounds good. You will also report to me each morning shortly after your shift ends at 6 a.m. Well then, we shouldn't keep you any longer. I'd advise you go and get some rest before it's closing time. I look forward to working with you. Welcome aboard again. Thanks, I'll see you later, boss. Okay. What a start. That's definitely different than finding the newspaper, desperately needing a job, begging the manager. We just got roped in, it's kind of weird, but it's different, so it's kind of cool. You return to the main stage area, taking another glance at the stage animatronics as you think over how crazy this has all been. Being alone in a place like this all night kind of sounds like a horror story. Well, apart from the animatronics all looking the way they do. Anyway, bed. Yeah, that's the biggest question. What the heck? You leave the convention, the rain thankfully having stopped now as you begin to walk home. What a coincidence! Night one! Alright, we're 20 minutes in and now we're finally on night one. Alright. As you show up at the convention, William has stood around waiting outside. Oh, hi. Hey kid, glad you showed up. Wouldn't be very good to not show up on my first shift. True. This place is all closed up. Just gotta give you the keys and it's all yours for the night. Cool, hand them over then. In a minute, kid. Convention's not going anywhere. Just want to give you a word of advice. You should be careful around the animatronics. I wasn't planning on doing anything weird, William. Yeah, I know that. You're not the type. I mean, well, just take care of yourself, okay? Why? He shifts on his feet slightly. It's your first night. Just don't do anything stupid. He's not really making sense. Is he hiding something? Pushing for more. I have to know. Are you not telling me something? What do you mean, kid? I'm just giving you some advice. Yeah, but there's more. I can feel it. That's right. Be careful when you flush the toilets. They're pretty delicate. Yeah, that's a load of rubbish. You sure that's what you were going to say? He nods. Yeah, honest, I've got no reason to lie to you, kid. You're doing me and Henry a real service after all. I just get a bit tongue-tied around new people sometimes, that's all. Yeah, sure, he's hiding something. What is it? The animatronics, are they murderous? Are they just like the FNAF counterparts? Something fishy's going on around here. He quickly leaves without giving you a chance to ask him more, dropping the keys into your hands before heading off. You get a little shiver down your spine as you walk in. You've never done anything like this before. Being all alone in a place like this for 6 hours. It's kind of a lot. Taking a deep breath to calm down a little, you walk in and shut the doors behind you. Yeah, there's something fishy going on around this suspicious place. We're back with the animatronics. After locking up, you're greeted by the same animatronics from earlier as you walk into the convention for your first shift. Nothing to worry about. They're just metal and wires. You stand around and wonder what to do for a few minutes as you realise that Henry and William didn't really give you anything specific to do other than just think. I guess looking around would be a good start. Get to know what this place is like. The time hits 12, officially starting. Your first night. Alright. Well, no time like the present. Let's go. It's then that the animatronics on the stage in front of you seem to limber up on their own accord, staring at you intensely. Whoa! Someone's here after hours. A new friend. He was staring at me earlier. He probably just came to see me more. Wow! They're alive! I can't believe it! When did it ever come alive? When does that ever happen? You scream at a pitch that a 5-year-old girl would struggle to match. What the heck? They're alive? That's what William was hiding. What are they gonna do to me? I don't want to find out. Jeez. Hey, calm down, sir. It's all right. They couldn't have been made like this. Maybe they're haunted or something. You begin to hyperventilate as the adrenaline kicks in. I have to get out of here. You fumble around with keys in your hands, desperately trying to find the one for the door. The keys clatter to the floor as you drop them in your panic. I have to do something. Reason with them. Run through the left corridor. Run through the right. Smash the door down and get the heck out of here. I don't know. Let's try reason with them, sure. Okay, as crazy as this is, I should probably give them a chance to talk. They seem sentient after all. You take a moment to calm down, trying to steady the initial panic. Hey, it's alright. Please, don't be scared. Pull it together. Just speak to them. Hello? Hi. Hey. Why did you scream? Hey, he hasn't answered Rockstar Freddy's question yet. So you're just alive. Obviously. Why? I don't know. Why is anyone? But that makes no sense. You're made for entertainment. You sure ask a lot of questions. Just shift for a second, please. What? Just listen? Why are you here? I work here now, apparently. Oh, so you'll be our friend for a while. Great. I'm sure we'll all have lots of fun together. Me and him most definitely will. If he weren't so annoying, he might have a shot. I am totes not annoying. You're the idiot. Besides, I think I got you beat in terms of looks. Just shut up for once, please. What the heck is going on here? Oh, sorry. Don't worry about them. This happens all the time. It wouldn't happen so often if you just kept their mouth shut. Can you both just calm down, please? You're not making us look very good in front of the new guy. Well, why don't you both apologize to each other? Sorry. Thanks. You have to apologize as well, Funtime Chica. But, just say it. Sorry. Thanks. Well, that was kind of rough. Like, yeah, just say it. What was the struggle? This is so weird. Why? Well, you're not really supposed to talk and move around. But we do it in the day. How is this any different to that? You're meant to move around then. That's when the customers are here. But it doesn't make any sense that you move around while it's just me. The rabbit smirks at you a little. Well, you better get used to it. Thinking about this from his perspective, it probably is a bit off. Thanks. He probably hasn't seen animatronics act like us before. And we haven't even introduced ourselves yet. I guess. Well, I'm Funtime Chica. Nice to meet you. I kind of like the border, you know. She's got the bow tie, and then Freddy's got something, and Bonnie's got something, and Henry had something, and someone's got something, and she plays you a kiss. Rockstar Bonnie. And I'm Rockstar Freddy. Who are you? I'm Regrets. I'm full of them as always. See, doesn't everyone feel better already? I guess. We should probably go and introduce him to the others. Yeah, it'll be fun. I don't know. Well, of course you just want him to stay here all night. I mean, I'm sure he wants that too. He must see how cute I am. Right, Regrets? Sorry, I only really like humans. I mean, I've only just met you. I'd love to get to know you more, Fun Chica, but I should probably get settled in first. Sorry, I only like humans. Oh no. Oh dear. They're not gonna like it. But see, he's not interested. Fun Chica looks like she's about to have an outburst. What? I don't want to make her cry. I'm sorry, you're made of metal and wires and a robot and not human and... Come on guys, let's just keep moving on. There's a lot to show, Regrets. It's so weird that when they say my name, it's always weird, but it's always so funny. ... Now we can go see the others, please. Come on, let's go. Fine. Are they going to hurt me? Like try and crush me and snap my bones? Rockstar Freddy looks deeply concerned. No, we'd never do that. Dude. Why would you think that? I don't know, it just feels weird. Just keep an open mind, yeah? Let's get moving. Alright, they just shuffle along. We should go to Rockstar Cove first. I'm sure they'd like to meet him. Of course. Alright, they just belt it along, like, fantastically. Oh, this is interesting, though. We got a whole new cove. It was called Rockstar Cove, I think. The animatronic inside perks up as you walk into what seems to be her room. Rockstar Foxy, there's a new friend here that you should meet. Hey, wow, okay, that's different. I don't know if you've ever seen a Rockstar Foxy, maybe? At this hour. What, the barnacles? Even the bird talks, what? Hi, Rockstar Foxy, this is Regrets. He'll be our friend at night from now on. Hi, nice to meet you. Why's the landlubber here? I work here now? Who are you? Miss Power Scurvy? What, like the vitamin deficiency? No, like a pirate, you bilge rat. That little thing with the big mouth. It's a pirate name. Scurvy flaps angrily. Sorry, my mistake, I didn't know. Hey, he said he's sorry, Scurv. It's alright. Rockstar Foxy strokes the parrot's head a little, seeming to calm it down. Alright. So, why are you working here, Regrets? Yeah, we haven't really needed much help before. I mean, I didn't apply or anything. Henry and William just kind of talked me into it earlier. Sure, but why'd you take them up on it? It might pay well. I thought it would be interesting. I don't really know. To be honest, that's what I would say. Like, I actually don't really know, but I guess it would be kind of interesting. I've never done anything like this before, so I thought it might be fun. Are you having fun? Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this. So, yeah or no? I guess, yeah. Wow, you sure sound certain. Hey, it's his first time being here. Give him a break, Scurv. The parrot lightens up a little, flapping her wings slightly. Okay, so it was a miss. I got confused for some reason. I should probably try and get some work done while I'm here. The thing is, when I read, the longer I read, the more my brain cells just die off. Can I ask what you both do here? I do a lot: cooking, cleaning, serving food. She keeps this place from sinking. It would all fall apart if we weren't here, and you better know it. Oh yeah, it's a girl, so I'll try to be a girl, I guess. Alright, cool, I won't forget it. Shouldn't we be moving on now? Well, it was nice to meet you, Regrets. Thanks for coming over. I'm always here if you need help with anything. Thanks, it's nice of you to offer. I think so far Rockstar Foxy is my favourite. She's just the most kind of normal and has been polite, and I think the design's awesome as well. You better not ask for too much though. She needs to rest after running around after everything all day. You nod, noting how protective Scurvy seems to be of her. You should probably get going now. There's still more to show him. Well, bye, Regrets. That's how I should just speak. Bye. Every time Scurvy talks, I'll just do that. Wow, Scurvy's pretty intense. Yeah, I probably should have warned you about that before we went in. You should probably warn me about everything then, to be honest. She gets pretty protective of Rockstar Foxy sometimes. I'm sure she'll come around to you eventually, though. Alright. We should go see Fredbear next. Fredbear, what? She's the only one of us that's been able to talk with a human before. Although she did say that he tried to get away from her and her friend, kind of like you did at first. But we're all friends now. William and Henry didn't mention that. Oh, how much were they hiding from me? Well, absolutely everything for some strange reason. Whoa! Fredbear, you enter into what seems to be a storage room of some kind. The room is full of animatronic parts and other goods, as well as another animatronic who you assume to be Fredbear. Oh, hello. Fredbear, this is our new friend, Regrets. I suppose you're our new night guard? No, ma'am. Actually, not a night guard, which is weird. Well, what brings you here, then? Yeah, that's a change. I just realised that for some reason. We're not actually a night guard. Well, I think my job is pretty much just being an idea guy. And this music right now. It's from something. Is it Mario? Is it from a Mario game? I can't remember. I recognise this music. It's bugging me. I'm only here at night because it was apparently the best time to think about ideas. I see. Well, you certainly seem a lot nicer than the night guard me and Springy talked to once back in the old convention. Ah, those were the days. Is Springy another animatronic here? Not here, no, but she's out there. Oh, she's actually not here. Okay. What happened to her? You see, myself and Spring Bonnie are the oldest of the animatronics made by this business. The two of us just had each other for quite a while. But alas, while being brought over to this convention, she seems to have vanished. So she was here, but she left. She'll find her here. She'll find her way here eventually. I told you, the longer I read the brain cells, I just lose them. I really do. She'll find her way here eventually, Fredbear. Just keep hoping. My, I wish the hope in my heart shone as brightly as yours does, Rockstar Freddy. I hope you're right. I know I am. She just can't have just disappeared into thin air. Maybe Regrets can find her. It's this heat as well in the UK, you know? We suffer. It's like 10 degrees and it's so warm. We're all sweating. Yeah, I know. 10 degrees. I know I am. She just kind of just disappeared into thin air. Maybe Regrets can find her. Wow, they're really human. I feel really bad for being so terrified earlier. They're not monsters at all. Yeah, they have thoughts, they have feelings, but they're just made of metal. And they just have wires connecting all that to make them have thoughts and make them have feelings. Yeah, they're completely human. She nods. Oh, well, while I'm here, would you mind telling me what you do here, Fredbear? I'm trying to get to know the place. Nothing much, I'm afraid. Me and Spring Bonnie used to perform together back in the day, but that was a long time ago. I see. Well, that's fine. Shame, though. It is, but I've come to peace with being here. Don't petty me, please. Alright, sorry. Of course. Just try to be nice and, connect with you and, feel bad. Well, do come and visit me again, Regrets. Your company would be nice. I will. Thank you, Fredbear. See ya. Farewell. Alright. Wow, that was pretty sad. Is she alright? I think so. It's pretty hard for her not having a friend around anymore. I try my best, but it's alright, Rockstar Freddy. She appreciates you keeping tabs on her. Don't get all down about it, girl. Well, who's left? We haven't seen Ballora yet. Well, we kind of bumped into her on accident earlier, but I guess I bumped into these guys as well, so sure, we'll introduce ourselves properly. Yeah, Ballora next. Alright. How you doing, Ballora? Is she still spinning? Is she still dancing? In the room stands a pale ballerina who is dancing to soft music. You recognise her from your look around earlier. Seems like she hasn't stopped since earlier. Ballora, there's someone you should meet. Yeah, me, Regrets. Do you remember? Oh no, she's too busy dancing. Can she speak? Yeah, she's just always distracted by her dancing. She's a pro. Why don't you try calling her? Alright. Ballora? Stop spinning, coming to a natural standing position elegantly. Oh, I recognise your face. You were here earlier, yes? Yeah, I was. I'm surprised you noticed me. You seem very into your routine. I've done it for a very long time now, yeah. It's practically second nature to me at this point. I see. Something about her seems to put you at ease as she smiles warmly at you. This is Regrets. He's our new friend. Yeah, I work here now. As I said, he's our friend now. Well, it's always nice to have someone new around. It does get a little lonely here dancing all night. Take a break more often then. I tell you this all the time. I know, but I just get so lost. You know how it is. Well, I suppose if Regrets is with us now, I could take a break a little more. Good, you better. Well, we'll see if that's true or not. Well, I'd like to ask what you do, but I saw earlier. Compliment her dancing on the business. Let's give her a compliment for dancing the dance for so long. It was really beautiful. Put me at ease. She laughed softly. Huh. Well, thank you. I do try my best. It's nice to have feedback from a new perspective for once. I appreciate it. I hope you'll come and watch me more then. Yeah, sure. You can't help but feel a little nervous. She's quite confident in her ability, and it shows. Alright. Well, what now then? That's everyone met. I'm gonna hang with Rockstar Foxy for a bit. I'm gonna head back to the stage, I think. Sure, I'll come with you. What about you, Regrets? I hope you liked the tour. Yeah, thanks for showing me around. I should probably get on with my work for now. I need to have something to say to my bosses tomorrow. What is it that you do, Regrets? I'm an idea guy for William. That and whatever else they want me to do. It's funny that I've just been hired just to think about stuff. That just seems so much easier than whatever the heck else I could have done around here, I guess. I just have to sit there and just think about things. And then I get to hang around with these robots. Like, why not? I see. Has anything come to mind yet? Not really. Still working on it. Is there any rooms you guys didn't take me to? There are a few other rooms, but there isn't much in them. Okay, I'll just browse for a while. Bye, Regrets. See ya. You walk out, a little thrown off by the events of the night. I don't blame you, like, what the heck? Anyway, looking around, you walk through the building for a while, mostly through an empty rooms, but eventually reach a room with a weird-looking door. You curiously approach the door, pushing it open? Huh? I don't think we should do this. What the heck? It's real life. That's why it's a weird-looking door, because it's IRL suddenly and not cartoon. The cold night air rushes to you, a breath of reality. It's nice to get outside, but dang, this place is a mess. The rats must love it. Well, I guess it isn't in the building, so it's not my job to clean it. Although that line of thinking is probably how this all got so messy in the first place. Whatever. You take a seat just outside the door, safe from most of the grime of the back alley. What a weird night. William definitely knows about all of this. He was probably obviously hiding it earlier. Henry might be? I can't say for sure. I was just gonna go and shout at whichever of them I saw first, but this actually hasn't been that bad. I'll just confront William about it. I think he's still going to be very coy though and just like not say anything. Well, not much to do out here. You stand turning to face the door after taking a break, but a faint shining catches your eye further down the alley. Curiously, you approach the shining object sitting in a pile of trash. Looks like a tiara or something. You try and pull the tiara from the pile to get a closer look, but it won't budge. What even is this? You pull back the trash surrounding the tiara to reveal... What the heck? Oh, it's like... Okay. So like FNAF 6? Like there's animatronics in the alleyway? Okay, so we got... Who's this? I forgot for some reason. I forgot! Hello? The animatronic is unresponsive, seeming to be broken. A shame, I wonder how it got here. Maybe William could fix it or something. That's a pretty good outcome for a first shift. I should take it inside. Oh, this ain't good. You pulled the animatronic out for the pile. I shouldn't do this! This thing is way lighter than I thought it would be. Maybe all the chunks missing from it are making it lighter. You drag it back inside the convention. Oh dear. Oh, it's Molten Freddy. What am I talking about? Yeah, Molten Freddy, I think. The storage room seems like the most logical place for the body. You drag the broken animatronic over to storage, hoping Fredbear won't mind the company. Dang. Maybe we should ask, though? Oh, hello again, Regrets. She notices the animatronic you're dragging inside. Oh my, where did you find her? In a pile of junk in the back alley? Do you know her? I'm surprised and sorry to say it, but no. Oh, okay, not even Fredbear knows. How odd. I thought I'd seen every animatronic, but that had been made. Well, we probably won't be finding out anytime soon. She's pretty broken. Oh, I suppose that would explain the lack of life. I'm no mechanic, but I'll ask William about it. Good luck with that, I'm very curious. Just as you had set the animatronic down in storage. Oh, ding dong ding, the 6 a.m. bell is ringing! A bell chimed for the building, presumably signaling the end of your shift. They set an alarm for my shift ending? That's a bit odd, but fair enough. I guess it's helpful. Alright. Well, I suppose this is goodbye then, regrets. Until tomorrow, at least. Yeah, that does make me think that in the original FNAF, why is there an alarm? Did we set that ourselves? Why does it go off? I don't know. Is that ever explained? It is. See ya. You leave her. The events of the night still not entirely sunken in yet. Dang. This makes me miss old FNAF. Like, it's changed so much. I really did like Secret of the Mimic, and it was way better than Security Breach. But it's still not the same FNAF anymore. It's taken more of that typical 3D mascot horror kind of route. Poppy playtime, very bendy in the ink machine. The animatronics had returned to their place on the stage, acting just like everything was normal again. Weird night at the museum rules, I guess. Yeah, that's kind of true. They only move you at night. Yeah, as you reach the doorway, Henry walks in. Well, you made it through the night. Nothing unexpected, I hope. I should just tell William. He was the one who was suspicious. Henry didn't seem out of the ordinary. But I could tell Henry about it. I'm not sure. Regrets? I'm gonna tell you. Well, yeah, actually. What is it? You see, the animatronics are alive? Alive? I wonder if he actually knows. Yeah, alive. They were running around and talking to me, and they kind of behave just like people. Are you alright? I had a feeling he didn't know, unless he's just making it up. Yeah, I'm fine. How did you not know about this? They move and talk to each other. It's crazy. I thought you would for sure. I'm not sure you're cut out for this job. What? You don't believe me? Henry, I've got no reason to lie about this. They're alive. Ugh, I should have known better than to hire someone again after last time. Okay, so he does know, but he was just pulling us along. Look, I can't stand for this lunacy. Oh, he actually doesn't know. What's going on? But go. You're blacklisted. What? You're unsure what to say. Things have fallen apart so quickly just as soon as you'd properly begun. Stay here one night, Henry. See it for yourself. He ignores you, walking down the hall to his office. You're left alone, and now apparently about the job you just got on a taste of. Lost for words, you turn and leave before any... Did I just take, like, a weird route right now? What the heck happened? What the heck happened? Things took a weird route right now. They really did. Did I get a game over? You returned home. It was unclear why Henry was so vehemently against the possibility of the animatronics being more than just the sum of their parts. It would sound crazy to most, of course, but reacting so strongly about even giving you a chance to prove yourself? Something must have happened before. I think he does know. It's just something happened before. So he's trying to hide it. But regardless, your new job was over as quickly as it begun. Bad ending blacklisted! What the heck? Okay, so let's not get blacklisted. Nope, nothing out of the ordinary. A pretty boring time, to be honest. I'm sure you'll get used to it. Okay, so if he does know, wouldn't he question that nothing happened? Like, you would think that? You would think he would be a bit suspicious of us just saying nothing happened. But then maybe he truly thinks they're not alive. It's weird. I don't know, like, what I think he thinks about it all. I don't know. I'm confused. I really don't know. He must know. But he would question that nothing happened. Like, okay, why didn't they come alive this time or whatever? I don't know. So anything worth reporting yet? Well, I did find something actually. Follow me. Oh, we were snooping. Dang, I was looking around and I found this in the back alley. Huh? Well, I don't think William made it. Shabbier than his usual quality. Well, who then? I thought this kind of style was your brand. So it's not part of the Fazbear Entertainment stuff or whatever you call it here? I have no idea. Look, I'll tell you what I want done with it. Good work. You nod, hoping he doesn't decide to throw it away again, considering that you might be alive. Now you've worked a long night, go home and get some rest. I'll see you tomorrow, regrets. Bye. That's interesting, okay. You walk out of the convention, giving the 3 animatronics on stage a small wave as you leave. Well, I'll certainly never forget that. Crazy stuff. I don't want to quit either, even if I was terrified at the start. I'd feel a bit bad if I left them all now. Let's just see how this plays out. Not like I've got a different job to go to. You head home ready to take a well-earned rest. Okay. Yeah, interesting. So why isn't Molten Freddy alive? I guess they're just kind of like in sleep mode or in paralysis or some kind of coma maybe. Or maybe they don't come alive. Maybe they're just dead. I don't know. You wake up around 3 PM. It's pretty rough. You've got plenty of time to chill for a while before having to return to the convention. You have a pretty relaxed afternoon, letting the events of the previous night sink in a bit as you think them over. Afternoon fades to night and eventually it's about time to head in. You get changed and ready. I'm definitely integrating William about the animatronics. He's got to know something. Interrogating. Why did I... See, my brain cells, they get lost. They really do. You heard, it's the light. It's the camera. It's the pressure of doing YouTube. You head over to the convention going a bit early. I'm leaving all this in. I'm leaving it all in. I don't care. Going a bit earlier than you did last night, so you have the time to confront William. We're being real. This is real life, okay? It's hard. It is hard. I just struggle with reading for a long time. You arrive at the convention and walk in to see the animatronics performing, as usual. Where the heck is he? There he is. William strolls in from across the hall idly, clearly not occupied with much. You! We got something to settle. You didn't tell me about these walking, talking, sentient animatronics. He immediately looks a little sheepish, scratching his head and smiling awkwardly at you. Hey, good for a shift. Me and you are going somewhere quiet to have a private talk. Now! Alright, the bathroom then. Okay, why in the world? Do you need a toilet? Do you need a pee-pee? Do you need to do the doo-dah-diddly-dang-dang? I don't know. He walks over without leaving you time to protest. That ain't good. Oh wow, look at this very clean, now randomly cartoony bathroom and not real life. So, why the heck didn't you tell me? You definitely knew this last night. It's why you hesitated. Why didn't you just tell me? I mean, would you have stayed if you knew? How do you even manage to make them like that? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? You made them for crying out loud. Look, it's just how it works. I make them and they're like this. So you're just creating life with no idea how you're doing it? Pretty much. Does Henry know? Nope. And he never believe it. Okay, so he doesn't know. Right. Okay. It's just the last person who worked there said it and he thought he's a lunatic, I guess. It kind of went that way of the last guy we hired. He tried to tell Henry about what he saw and Henry just kind of thought he'd lost his marbles. He blacklisted him on the spot. Yeah, in a different timeline, that's what happened to us as well, but we resetted and we went all the way back. I've never told Henry about it because, well, I don't know. I just never really got round to it. It's easier that he just doesn't know at this point. So unless you want to end up like that night guard, don't mention a word of what you saw last night to Henry. You seriously have no idea why? I don't, honest. Cross my heart and hope to die. Well, I was kind of expecting answers. A lot happened last night. Yeah, I bet. They've never heard a person in there of them after hours before. Tell me about it then. You recount the events of the night to William. His attention drifts a little at some parts, but he takes most of it in. After a while, you've explained everything that happened last night. Right, so not too much happened then. What do you mean nothing really happened? They were alive! Yeah, but you didn't get hurt or anything. That's a good start. Well, I don't really know what else to say. Just keep quiet and things will be fine. But that's it. You don't want to know how they work? Kid, I'm way past wanting to know at this point. I just try and think of them as the hot girls I pump out for these places. Don't need to start worrying about them morally. Feel free to do whatever. Tell me if anything juicy happens. Just don't make a mess. Right. Creep. Yeah, he's kind of a bit weird. Why haven't you tried talking to them yourself? Again, just easier not to. I used to think about it when I was younger, but always got a bit nervous. Would they treat me like a god? Probably, but still a lot easier to just lock them in here every night and not have to think about it. Well, anything else other than that you need me for? One thing. Follow me. God, we're taking him around everywhere. You walk through the convention with William until you reach storage. Are we going to show him the, Molten Freddy thing? Do you recognise this broken one? Ah, this is what Henry was on about. Where was she? Out in the back alley. She was buried under a pile of junk. You know anything about her? He probably does. Well, yeah, I made her. She's called Molten Freddy. Okay. So you know that she'd probably be alive and you threw her out? This is what I mean, kid. I can't be bothered with all that morality stuff with them. The property of the business. If they don't serve it, then they get thrown out. Wow! And with them being sentient and having thoughts and feelings, it's even more harsh. But why did you throw her out? Surely she could have performed. I just didn't like how she turned out, right? Looked so much better in my head. So, what? You just left her to get broken out there just because she didn't look right? Oh, get off your high horse already. It is what it is. She can't stay like this. Why not? It's not like she's suffering anymore. Well, she could definitely be of use to you guys. You could stick her on a stage. Ugh. Do you really care that much? We only hired you yesterday. We can't just do nothing about this. So will you fix her? Nah, you can do it if you care so much. What? I don't know anything about animatronics, let alone ones like this. Well, I guess if you're really bent on getting her back in order, I could whip up something to help you. Surely it could just be quicker to help me repair her. He waves his hand dismissively. Whatever, just let me do my thing. You're half what you need. What am I repairing then? You just have to get her powered on and functional again. The shell is irrelevant. What? We can't spare anything for it? Not really. Look, take it or leave it, kid. Fine. Why are we so adamant about this? I don't know. Like, we care so much. Like, he doesn't care. It was one of his faulty ones. Like, just leave it as that. We should have had an option here, I think. Whether to care or not care. That could have been like another route. Like another thing to do. Well, I guess we should just get on with it then. Great. You'll be in the repairs room when your shift starts. Cool, thanks. Where is that, by the way? Just opposite the alleyway door. Thanks. Interesting, he leaves. You check your phone. It's 11 p.m. I'll just go sit for a while. The place is pretty quiet this time of night anyway. Alright, interesting. But yeah, that would have been, like I said, good to have a choice there. Like, do we actually care or do we not want to bother? Like, we throw her back out? Like, sure, it might have been a bad thing to do, but a choice is a choice. A new route is a new route, and more choices is always a good thing in these kind of things. But anyway, night one's done. We're going to leave it there. We're going to test the water again. If you guys want to see more, over 2,000 likes. If not, we'll just move on like this never happened.